Presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
All right, everybody, welcome into another fantastic edition of Mornings on Main Street. There's a live look at the T-Dot SmartWay camera as you make your way into work today. And it is going to be another hot day on this Friday, June 17th, 2022. And let's see, our Jeopardy question of the day is, it's a biblical thing. When the shepherds get to see the newborn Jesus in Bethlehem, they find him lying in this trough. That would be a manger for $400. But thank you for Lisa Smith. You win the money today. You don't exist. All right, welcome everybody to another great show we got for you today on this June 17th, 2000. Band sounds great. Appreciate you guys. Happy Friday. We got barbecue coming in for the band later on today, so they should be really excited about that because all they want to do is eat and smoke. All right, welcome to the show, my friends. It's a hot day again, like we just said, but it's going to be a fun day on the show. We got a great show for you lined up coming up. We got a special Father's Day treat for you at 7:15. At 7:40, our good doctor of the show, Julie Wood's going to join us because, you know, it's so hot outside. And, you know, I love Diet Coke, but on a hot day, having 12 Diet Cokes is not good, I've been told. So we'll talk to Dr. Wood about that, what we can and cannot do when it gets so hot outside to hydrate and all that. So it's people like, just drink water. You know what? I hate water. I cannot stand water. I know it's been around and we all love water. I can't stand water. All right. All right. Let's bring in the intern this morning who's working feverishly behind the scenes again.
Hello. Hello.
Love the backdrop, but I'm missing that picture again, man.
I know. I've been trying to track down who has it. I cannot find it, but you
know people, so you can make a a play to find these people, man, to see what's going on.
Don't you know my dad's band? Did you see that?
What's that?
It's my dad's band.
Oh, what's it called again?
Chris Loiter and the Hangouts. They're going to take off soon.
Papa intern getting it done.
Yeah, man.
All right, so then we got some breaking news at the top of the show. Did you see this last night? I saw it about 9 o'clock. You might have already been in bed, so I'm going to put it up here. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
The Nashville Predators are for sale.
I saw that.
And rumor has it, Sportico broke the story. Former Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam nearing a deal to buy the Predators, which is good. All right, it's good and bad on this deal. Okay, follow me on this.
Yeah, break it down.
Bill Haslam's brother owns the Cleveland Browns. He is a disaster as an owner.
Really?
He's an absolute disaster as an owner. He paid $1 billion for the Browns. He's terrible. Now, I've interviewed Bill Haslam before in my other career, in my other life. I always found Bill Haslam to be polite, to be nice, to be much smarter than his brother. So this is a good thing. Bad thing is keep his brother away. Good thing is Bill Haslam, if he buys his team, would keep it here. He's not going to move to Knoxville like somebody sent me a note this morning. I'm hearing he's going to move to Knoxville. No, you've heard anything.
Right. So do they know that they're not going to move if he does get it?
I mean, the infrastructure for the Nashville Predators is amazingly solid.
Right.
I mean, you've got the town. You own that arena, basically. You get a great lease deal for the arena. You've got it made.
Yeah, it's only going to go up.
Yeah, so it's boom. There you go. So let me see if we can.
So it's a good thing.
Read more about the Predators. I ain't paying this money to read this.
Come on, I was going to the stadium, or we might not get it.
Read Sportico. No, I'm good. I'm not reading your story. I'm not paying money for it either. But thanks.
Hey, while you're here.
Yeah. So Bill Haslam, I don't know what the price is. The value last night, Sportico is reporting, the value of the Nashville Predators is $680 million. Oh,
wow.
So that's I'm so sorry.
You just get so emotional about this topic.
I'm so sorry. Pollen and being overweight is all that to my. I'm so sorry for that.
The Predators look like they're wearing pollen.
They do, don't they? Oh, my goodness. So the Nashville Predators are being sold, allegedly, according to Sportico. And this took off like wildfire last night on the tweeter.com and every place else. Yeah. So if you could buy a sports team, intern, money is not a factor. Okay. What team would you buy?
That's a great question. You mean what sport or which?
What team? Any sport.
I'd definitely go football. And I get the Titans, man. I would love to own the Titans just because I live here. But I think it'd be fantasy football times a million, obviously.
Right.
It'd be so much fun.
Well, you can't really screw with the team like that.
Well, you said money's not.
Sit somebody this week. You can't do that. Right?
Money's not an option. We're running all quarterbacks.
Money's not an option. What do you do? What team? Titans?
Oh, what team? Yeah, Titans.
Yeah, okay. I think I'd buy the Las Vegas Raiders because that'd be fun, and maybe the Miami Dolphins.
That stadium is awesome too.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, Miami Dolphins, I could live down in the Keys, come up and see the Dolphins play. But hockey'd be fun too because there's 82 games, 41 at home.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind buying the Predators.
Yeah, we'll mull it over.
But you know what's funny when you say the Predators? Sometimes when I say it, it's the Southern twang comes out like the Predators.
Predators.
Yeah, Predators. Now we've reached out to one George Plaster to save the Predators like he did in air quote 2007. And George's like, I'm busy. I'm watching Atlanta Braves. They've won 14 games in a row, all because of me watching.
They told me so.
That's where it is. All right, let's stop that. Let's go to the other headline today for the Main Street Nashville edition. Hey, intern, you having a good day so far?
I am, man.
Nobody cares.
Fantastic.
All right, so look on the front page. So it's our good friend Marcus Manise from Stronger Than My Father program. He's going to join us at 7:15. My man is front page and center on Main Street Nashville today. And so thank you, Ashley Perham. Great story. And then Mark is going to join us here in about 8 or 9 minutes. You talk about a wonderful man, a wonderful story, a wonderful organization. This guy he's everything that's good about this world. So we'll look forward to talking to Marcus coming up here in about, again, 8 or 9 minutes. Hey, the pothole report's happening, and it's going to, I only care about things that affect me, right? Then we do things.
Absolutely.
I don't know where Arlington Avenue is, so that's going to bother me. Probably Parkway. My brother lives in Macon County, so I'm going to let him know about that. Anything else, I don't care. You going to be okay this weekend?
They might as well just do all the potholes on that one road.
Right. I like this. NES to halt disconnections for missed payments until July 1st. So they're not going to cut your power off right now. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, that's
NES, because a lot of people are struggling right now. So thank you. That's one less thing they have to worry about right now. Student honors, I looked through again. Don't see you down here anywhere.
Oh,
When am I
right.
going to see your name?
It's just, I don't want to discourage other people from trying to achieve that by seeing my name all the time.
Okay, but all right, I get it. But
Right.
I need by the end of the day, I need to see your name in the student honors report.
I'm cursed with humbleness.
So I need to see some of that's happening. Hey, do you know that Tennessee's got a composer laureate?
What'd you call me?
His name is Michael Keurig. He's a new composer laureate of Tennessee. Why can't we get some title?
Oh, he looks pumped too. He's like,
Look, and that's great. I'm sure he's talented, but being Nashville's media darling, which I've won 21 years in a row, right?
true. That's true.
I've never gotten a proclamation or any kind of joint resolution from anybody.
Oh my
It's
god.
ridiculous.
Not even like a notarized
Nothing.
document.
A few pats on the back, but 21 years. And when I win every year, there's nobody. My vote, you add up all the other votes, don't equal what I got. So if there's 10 people running, I win. The other 9, all their votes total don't equal what I got.
Right? Yeah, landslide. I hear.
Crazy, man.
And they don't even. Yeah, it's like they don't even say it on the news or anything. It's a big deal.
It is a very big deal. It's happening. Hey, on this day, national banner 65 years ago, look, the fire chief steps down, and his name is.
My name is
Henry DeMumbrian, but was not named for the street. Has no relation or no anything to the street called Demon Brewing.
Okay.
Yeah, something you'd like to know right there.
That's a fact.
95-degree temperatures. Well, it's so hot. It's the hottest ever. We're all gonna die. Here's a newsflash. It's always been hot in June. Okay. Well, it's not this hot. It's always been hot in June.
Exactly.
Take that. If it was 15 degrees in June, that's a story. Or if it's 98 in January, that's a story.
Then you go get Dennis Quaid, and it's day after tomorrow.
God, that movie's awful.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's good.
No, it's terrible.
I was
That's
gonna
one with Jake Gyllenhaal in it.
Yes.
Terrible.
You don't like it? I mean, it's pretty good. Like,
Oh, man, no. All those 2012
yeah,
is
that's
terrible.
Awful. That is the worst movie ever.
John Cusack should just come out and say, look, I'm doing this because I need to make my mortgage. And I'd be fine with that.
Exactly.
These political cartoons.
Right.
Oh man! All right, let's go on. I wish I could draw something that good. All right, so we had our pre-show meeting this morning. Like at 4, and you're like, "Hey, have you reached out to Emily Hall?" And I said, "I haven't talked to her in a while." And look, in the business section today, Emily Hall is she's going to work with SV Design.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking you asked her where did she work previous. I couldn't remember where she was before.
Well, I mean, she's had her hats in a lot of different businesses, but most recently she was an interior design intern at Kid Interior.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
With 2 Ds though. It's 2 Ds for the kids.
Okay. Yeah. What'd she do over there?
She just developed planning concepts mainly, managed textile and furniture sales, and along with another person, she co-led. I mean, a pretty hefty budget, $1 million client.
Whoa!
Project.
I know she's working with Bo Brady, and I remember Bo was telling me one time that for an intern, he's be impressed that if you get an intern who's already had experience leading projects, and that'd be a great fit with the rest of the team.
Definitely, you saw her when she was at that college. Where'd she go to school at?
I think she went to Kentucky. I think she got an architecture degree from Kentucky, and then so we, the guy, Herb Glass's husband, asked when SV Design was established, and I couldn't remember what year it was.
Right. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, me and Herb talked about it. I caught up with him after. It was formally established.
Oh, formally, not informally. Okay.
And then we just don't know when it was actually just
right. Just a couple of years ago.
Right.
Yeah. What do they do again? I forget. They got a lot of stuff over there, right?
Yeah. They so this is the past work, right? Or what they're doing, what she's doing now. All right, Holla. Let's do.
No, what does SV Design do?
I'm saying
I know they're architecture, but what else?
For interior design, they're a firm mostly serving national clients with a wide range of project types. You can't just zone in on one nowadays, especially with the technology.
Yeah.
Multi-families once.
What else?
You get a little healthcare in there, sprinkle some retail.
Yeah.
Maybe a little adaptive reuse in office if you're feeling great.
Boom. And you got SV Design.
And you got Hall's perfect job.
Great job. That's a great hire. Good job over there, guys. She's working for a good guy, and Bo Bradley. He's a really nice guy. All right, time for our stocks here. Buenos Aires Merville. Let's see what we got today. I have not checked. Okay, there we go. Please go up. 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 Dang. Down 1.6%.
Slippery slope.
Let's put in our. Oh, we got a free rebate too. Hold on.
Okay, sweet.
We lost 11 cents. But we're up 4% on the year. You may also up. No other stocks are up.
No moral victories, though.
Yep. So hopefully have a good weekend and we rebound.
It is interesting though that the one that we randomly picked is the one that's been going up.
That is very yes. So again, do not take us for advice on stocks, but do.
Because as soon as we put money on it, it will tank.
Right. Do not take us for any advice, but please do.
Yeah.
Hey, Nashville did not get chosen for the World Cup in 2026 site because we don't have a stadium.
Yeah.
So
it seems like we kind of rushed, or listen to me. Oh my gosh. It seems like the Titans rushed into saying they're going to get one, and then they didn't. And then they were like,
well, now you don't have to worry about it. Just concentrate.
Did you see the map that the World Cup put up, like for the potential cities? They put Nashville on top of Kentucky.
Oh no,
So that was a bad sign.
That's a terrible sign, man. Oh goodness. So now we can go back to pretending that we like soccer now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We had a game at Geoda's Park the other night that was 0-0, and I just like. It's 1,000 degrees. You're out there 0 odds.
How much time is left? It's a secret. No, I'm good.
God bless all that you love soccer. God bless you. I hope Nashville SC is fantastically successful.
Right.
But man, hey, the Warriors beat the Celtics last night, 4th title in 8 years. I watched the first half. Steph Curry is quite possibly one of the top 5 players of all time.
He's insane. He really is.
Now, there's a lot of different players that are great. Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Magic, Bird, all those guys, LeBron. But man, that dude.
He's just automatic every time he pulls up.
He is. He's all like the Pointer Sisters, automatic. Going down here and see what else we got going on. You having a good day, buddy?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, it's time for your horoscope. Taurus, intern's horoscope. We read this to make his life better.
Yes.
All right, here we go, Taurus. You've got time.
Okay.
Relax, go over every detail, and leave nothing unfinished or open to criticism. Like if you need to go shopping or do the gardening.
Right.
Yeah, you got time.
Okay.
Hide your disappointment, which means go in the bathroom and hit the wall if things don't unfold the way you want. Work with what you have.
Not what I want. I have a really good horoscope.
Okay. And don't take unnecessary risk. Oh, you get 2 stars. I've never seen it that low. What are 2 stars? Good
you can accomplish, but don't count on it.
Yeah, you can accomplish, but who are you going to rely on? Nobody. I'm sorry, man.
Right. And I have to hide my disappointment. That seems a little counterproductive.
It does. All right. We didn't get the top 10 movies this week, so that makes me kind of upset. I don't know what that is. Let's move over. Time for Comic Striptease. Today we got 2. We're going to do Beetle Bailey and Blondie. Both have a food theme to them. So we'll start out with Beetle Bailey first. And you will be the cook. Is that okay?
Yeah.
That's a small little interaction there, but
I'll make it count.
I'll be Beetle Bailey. Beetle Bailey will be played by Christopher Walken, and the cook can be
I'll surprise people.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Beetle Bailey. 3, 2. I have a complaint, Cookie. You put so much hot sauce on this, I can't taste anything.
Oh, that was intentional.
Look at his ear. He's got a donut.
Is his hand there on the left, or is that hair on his arm?
That's his hair on his arm.
Looks like he's balding on his top of his shoulder.
All right, time for Blondie. You'll be all right. We'll flip it now. You can be Dagwood, and I'll be the cook. Okay. Cool. And the cook, I'll play the cook as Hannibal Lecter.
I'm gonna be a old school like news reporter.
Okay.
Hello, that's all the meatloaf I can handle. Yelling in your ears.
All right, Hannibal Lecter. Would you like me to put the rest in a doggy bag to take home?
I don't think so, but don't you have a dog?
Yeah, but he won't touch it. Oh, man.
That doesn't get you out of bed.
Did Marcus sign off? Is he gone? Because I would. I'd have left this nonsense. All right, we'll take a break, come back. We have a great story for the front page of today's Main Street Nashville e-edition. A great story and a great man doing wonderful things in our community. It's kind of in honor of Father's Day. That's all next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Jody Jones Dentistry can handle all your dental needs, from the basics to cosmetic procedures. All of this in the nicest dental facility I have ever seen. Jody has done it right. They're located conveniently at 55 Music Square East, and for an appointment, it's simple. Dial 615-259-5100 and tell them Plaz sent you.
The city famous for its music is quiet now, but it's about to be overwhelmed by the symphony of speed. Nashville Superspeedway will be rocking from the pit to the grandstand. June 24th through 26th, the Ally 400 NASCAR Cup Series race weekend brings a mix of incredible racing and live entertainment. Tickets are going fast, so visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com today and join the full throttle fun.
Look, here's a little advice for you to stay cool. Go to Opry Mills Mall and just hang out and walk. It's like 50 degrees in there. It feels great. And let them pay for the AC, right? A solution to future recycling is letting worms go and eat plastic.
They really are. Getting a move.
We'll come back 3 years from now. They'll have finally eaten one of these. I play every week because all it takes is people like, why are you playing lottery? Just takes one. And there will be signs that I've won the lottery, like I will not show up here. That's okay, though.
You'll pull up on a boat. I don't know how.
No, I'm gone. You'll never. I'll send you a postcard from Fort Hancock, Texas.
Oh, sweet. You'll send me a postcard? That way I can track you down.
Let's bring in our good friend, Catherine Mayhew, as we do. Catherine, how are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Don't give it too close of a look. Just eat your biscuit and be happy.
And get out. If I ever become president, I'm gonna appoint you ambassador to Nashville. All right, because how great you are.
I love what I do, Joe.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street Live. Look at the T-Dot SmartWay cameras. You make your way into work today. Be safe on your commute in. It's going to be another hot one today, so you know what to do. Keep the air on, stay hydrated, all that other good stuff. All right, Father's Day is happening on this Sunday, so there's a great story on the front page of Main Street Nashville today featuring our next guest who's doing some amazing things in the community. Let's bring in Marcus Manise with an organization called Stronger Than My Father. He's one of the best people around. Marcus, how are you, buddy?
Doing great this morning, Joe. Thanks for the honor, man, to come on your show again, man. I really appreciate it.
We had you on last November before Thanksgiving, and you were having a Thanksgiving, getting kids together and feeding people, doing everything that you always do so well. But now you get front page in the paper today. We're going to put the article up. Well, tell me about this and how this all came about with Ashley Perham, one of our great writers, talking to you.
Well, first of all, I appreciate her calling me, learning about what we do with Strong and My Father. Over the last 6 years, God blessed me an opportunity to build an after-school program, and my wife been pushing me to go back to mentoring, where my passion, my heart is also at, is mentoring young men who don't have father figures and giving them the opportunity to be in a better position. And hopefully one day when they become fathers, they're there for their children and break the fatherhood cycle. So that's what my mission is. That's what my passion is in my heart, along with my after-school program. But when I can get a young man and show him a better life, and let them know that the world is at your hand, man. It's nothing like that for me. And I'm truly excited to be going back to mentoring. And we did mentoring after school, but just having that one-on-one with young men and showing them a different path is where my passion is.
Tell me about your background. I mean, did you grow up without a father? How did you get involved in this?
I grew up with my dad, Paul Manise Sr., my pops. I love him to death. My mother actually got me into mentoring. She asked me to be my cousin, big brother in 2003. And from that experience, I always wondered why his dad wasn't in his life. I have an undergrad in psychology, and I always wondered why his dad didn't want him. So from that longing and researching, God opened the door for me in 2013 and gave me the name Stronger Than My Father to find a way to break the fatherhood cycle and help young men who struggle in that area to have a better life. So great father. He taught me all the tools I need to be a man, a husband. I'm a father of 2 boys. I'm married almost 21 years to my wife, LaToya. Those key pieces my father trained me, helped me to do the things I'm doing now. So I'm just trying to find a way to give back, give a young man hope and know that, hey, just because your dad wasn't there, that's not the end of you. Hey, we're going to, change the narrative, and we're going to break the cycle. And I'm going to put you in a position to be successful. So that's what I enjoy doing.
Man, that's beautiful. So you've had a wonderful, beautiful father who was always there for you, which is fantastic. So you didn't really have the need to go. You wanted to go in this world because you felt kind of bad for the kids who grew up without a father?
Yeah, I just felt it was unfair. It's unfair when a young man grows and, brought into this world. He didn't ask to come. and come into this world and there's no dad. Every kid, every child knows they have a mother and a father. Every child knows that. I have a 9-year-old in my program. He continued to ask his mother, "Where's my father at? Where's my father?" Because kids know that. And so when you don't have a father piece, there's a hole in your heart. And that's why a lot of kids, them holes are being filled with gang violence and other bad things, because there's not a man to hug them. There's not a father to just validate them. And I was lucky. I had a great father. His father's still living today, and to be able to hug and hold him. But he showed me the way. And I feel like that's what I'm going to use my life to give another young man's life. And that's what I want to do with Stronger Than My Father.
Man, I want to hug your dad, brother. What a great man. I mean, my father was never in my life. So the fact you had a father who was wonderful and beautiful, that's fantastic. Tell me about Marcus, the picture on your phone here on the screen from the paper. Tell me about this young man. Was this the first kid you mentored?
One of the first kids I really had good hands on was Marquise Anderson. That picture is 2013. He received a full scholarship to Tennessee State University in 2013, finished in 17. He's doing great, run several Verizon stores.
Nice.
But one thing I showed him was that, so many things out here that's possible. Young man was making honor roll at Whites Creek High School. And just that photo there, I always bring back a lot of memories, because me and this young man went through a lot. We went through a lot. We had to deal with gun violence, took him on multiple college tours, just showed him a different path. And he took it, and me and this young man is still close today. He volunteers. Every time I have a volunteer event, he's there. So he's just like another son to me. And I love Marquise. He's a good young man, and just the opportunity to just see him flourish means a whole lot to me.
How do people, if they want to help out or get in touch with you, what's the best? I know it's Stronger Than My Father, but what's the best way to get a hold of you, Marcus?
I think you can go to my website, strongerthanmyfather.org. You can always reach out to me on my cell. Just give me a call at 615-403-6066. It's always an easy way to contact me. I'm very easy to get a hold to. I always tell people, if I don't answer, leave a message.
Right.
But I want to be able to help more young men. We're actually going into looking at going to Cambridge High School, gather 20 young men, and put them in a better path, better position just coming fall. So I'm really excited about doing a lot more mentoring. We are preparing to go on our Father's Day weekend camp in a few hours. So we're actually going to New Frontier in downtown Tennessee for the next 2 days. We're going to be zip lining, canoeing, wall climbing, cooking dinner over the fireplace, and talking about fatherhood. The last camp I did was 2015. Got very emotional when we was talking about fatherhood, and God just led me to pray. Me and the camp leader started praying for these young men and trying to bless their lives, because we want this camp. I don't want these young men to have to really think about, I'm waking up on Sunday morning without a dad, but I know it's some young men that, that's taking me out for the weekend and blessing my life. And that's what I want to do this weekend. So my oldest son is coming with me, so I'm really excited for me and my oldest son to just bond even more. My baby boy wanted to go, but, he's a little too young. But my oldest son will be coming to me, Marcus Jr., and, just seeing him get on a zip line, we get out on the lake and canoe. It's just these activities more inner city young men don't get a chance to do. Instead of going out here and seeing violence and everything else, why not have a good time in the country, canoeing, wall climbing, zip lining? So I'm really excited. So even with the weather, I'm ready to go, man, and just get out in the country and just have a great time with these young men, and hopefully to bless their lives, and hopefully this can be the turnaround that they need to have a better life.
Beautiful. I read something about you, and I wrote it down a couple of years ago. You wrote about somebody asked, what's the main thing these kids need? And you said they need to know that somebody loves them. Why is that so important?
Well, love is the strongest word. I think when a father tells a son that he loves him, it's like a validation to him. And so when you don't have that, and you have other men that can, bless your life and tell you, hey, man, I love you. I want you to be a better version of yourself. That means so much to you. It means so much to a young man when you can hug him and say that I love you and you're going to make it. It means a lot. And I think that's what helped me. It helped me when my dad just give me a hug. Even now, at my age of 46, my dad always say, son, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. And that's one thing I want to just continue to, show these young men that somebody out here in this world cares about you and want to be a father figure to you and bless your life.
Isn't that terrible that most of these kids, nobody's told them that they love them? I mean, it breaks my heart, man.
Yeah, and it's tough, man. Some men are just tough, and don't have that soft exterior. But one thing I always tell my boys, I love them. I always try to give them a hug. It means a lot when I was taking my boys to school and say, "See you later," or when they come out of school and they holler, "Daddy, Daddy." That means a lot. It tears me up sometimes when my youngest comes out of school and he hears the other kids hollering for their parents. It's good when he can see his dad. He can see his protector that knows that I'm going to protect you at all times and also be there for you. So this is what I feel like love is. I feel like a man should be able to take care of a wife and take care of his family. That's what a man's supposed to do. And we live in a society where that's, it's very, very rare. So I just want to, bring more attention to fatherhood. Can I save every young man? No, it's impossible. But if I can help a few along the way and see them become fathers and taking care of their kids and go to their weddings, I feel like I've done my job on this earth and I will be happy. So that's all I'm about, Joe. I'm nobody special. I'm just a man that I feel like God called to bless other young men's lives and say, hey, you can be stronger and you can be better and you can break the fatherhood cycle and be there for your kid. And so that's what all I want to do. And I'm really looking forward to just having a great time this weekend. Haven't done this camp in 6 years. So this is something that I'm really excited for and ready to hit the road, man, and let these young men see another side of the world instead of just some of the bad things they see in their community.
I love it. Also, before you go, very few times in our life do we get to be on the front page of a paper. That's a great picture of you. When you look at that, man, what goes through your mind?
All the work, I've put in and why God called me to do what I'm doing. And so that's what it means to me to see Marquise. We just did a story on Channel 4 about me and him being his mentor. It means a lot, man. I've been through a lot doing this work for 9 years. It's been hard. But one thing my father told me is that you don't quit. You don't quit. You stay tough. You stay resilient. Yeah. And you go help somebody. He said, if you're going to do this job, Mark, you do it for real and be serious about it. So I'm truly serious about helping young men and being a father figure to as many young men as I can and just seeing them flourish and grow and not get into trouble. When I can see you go to college instead of go to jail, that's what I'm looking for. Or even a life skill, if I can put them in position to say, hey, I want to be a newscaster or, I want to be a mechanic, just anything that you can do to be positive. That's what I want to be there for and knock on doors and continue to bless other young men's lives.
You're a beautiful man, Marcus. Thank you for all you do, my man. Have a great time this weekend and make those memories.
Yeah, I will, man. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for the opportunity again, and God bless you.
Yes, sir. Marcus Minnie, Stronger Than My Father. Check the website out, strongerthanmyfather.org. It's tangible. You can see the work that he's doing. So support something like Marcus and what he's doing because he's truly making a difference in the community and in the lives of these young men. What a beautiful man. All right, we'll take a break. Come back. It's time for our Pet of the Week. That's on the other side. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
When you're thinking about golf, consider Riverside Golf Links. Under new ownership, the course has improved dramatically. It's now 27 holes, complemented by a 9-hole executive course. Book a tee time now at 615-847-5074 and get ready to enjoy the beauty of golf in the Old Hickory area at Riverside Golf Links.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor-trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor-trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor-trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Live look at the T-Dot FriYAY camera. We're inspired because of our last guest, Marcus, and the great work he's doing, man. So if you want to support something in the community, looking to support something, that right there is something you should do. All right, time for our pet of the week now. We went to Cheatham County Animal Control. I met a sweet puppy dog named Randy. We love doing these segments brought to you by our good friend Hunter Briley and the fine folks at Regal Realty Group who've been our partner with this going on like 9 months now. And I think we've tallied up more than 31, I think, dogs and cats we've been able to adopt out. Don't thank us. Thank you. Thank you for all the work you've done and helping us and helping them out and making these dogs and cats have these beautiful, wonderful lives. Thanks to you. All right, so here's this week's Pet of the Week. All right, time for our Pet of the Week. We've come to see our friends at Cheatham County Animal Control. And I tell you what, we got a sweet puppy dog for you this week named Randy. He's 2 years old. Hey, Randy, what's up, buddy? He's 2 years old, about 50 pounds. He's what we call a Baskin-Robbins dog. He's got 31 flavors. And the best flavor is that he's awesome and a lot of... Come on, Randy. We'll be back. All right, Randy, you ready to go again, buddy? All right, so Randy's 2 years old. Loves being played. Now, he's been here at the shelter going on 5 months. Owner surrendered, moved from a house to apartment, just couldn't take care of him. We'll get in that later on. That makes me mad, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, Randy is loving. He's sweet. He's fun. He's great with other dogs. He's fun with kids. He likes to play and have a good time, and he's beautifully marked. Randy, buddy, I know you like being outside. There we go, pal. So anyway, if you're looking for a really sweet dog, a fun dog, a really fun dog to get outside and have a good time with, Randy is your guy. Let's give him a happy story. I mean, most of his life, probably about half of his life, he's been in a shelter. So let's go out and show him a good life. And Randy, what are you doing, buddy? I'm trying to make you look pretty. There we go. So again, owner surrender. He's just looking, look, he's a good boy. Looking for a nice place to go and with a great family. He's got love on him. I promise you, you get him, it's like having an amazing friend who wants to go out all the time and have a lot of fun. So if you want an active dog, Randy is your guy. Randy. So Randy's the one that you need. So come see him at Cheatham County Animal Control. All the information's on the bottom of the screen there. They do amazing work here of rescuing and adopting animals and getting them out in the community, and such a great job of saving lives. So there you go. Randy's our pet of the week. Randy, make us proud, all right? All right, come see him at Cheatham County Animal Control. Randy's your guy. All right, there we go. We had so much fun with Randy. He was so busy checking everything that was going on over there. Just a beautiful, marked, wonderful, fun dog. If you're looking for a fun dog, Randy is your guy. Check him out at Cheatham County Animal Control. Some wonderful people at Cheatham County Animal Control. Angels, absolute angels who work their tail off every day to take care of these dogs and cats. So check them out online, Cheatham County Animal Control. Thank you for all the great work that you do. All right, we'll come back. The good doctor, we've adopted her as the doctor on the show, Dr. Julie Wood. You can read her stories in Main Street Nashville each week. She's going to join us next. And the topic is going to be, it's so hot outside, for all of us who are battling a type 2 diabetes and we want to just drink 15 Diet Cokes, we know that's not good for us. What should we do? How should we approach this when we're hot outside? She's going to help us out with this coming up next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Buddy Allen, it's a tradition. Come on into our store. Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door. Flowers blooming in the springtime and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
It's your last chance to get a spring tune-up for summer. Complete Service Heat and Air can clean your coils, check out your motor, and make sure you have cold air on that first hot day of summer. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way. 24/7 service. Call us at 615-797-3997. That's 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor-trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor-trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor-trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
All right, welcome back to the Mornings on Main Street. There's another live look at the T-Dot SmartWay cameras. You're making into work today. It's going to be a hot one, but it's Friday, okay? Friday. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and all that other good stuff that we always tell you about. All right, let's bring in the good doctor of our show, Dr. Julie Wood with Diabetes Management Association Associates. Dr. Wood, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you this morning?
Thank you so much for doing this. I know it's Friday, it's early, but thank you so much. The intern, I love reading your stories in the paper because there's so much great information in there. So as I'm reading the other day, and we'll talk about the one you have one about aspirin therapy this week. We'll get into that in just a moment. But I started thinking about it. It's so hot outside. And the tendency when we go hot outside is that we won't, to quench our thirst, we'll grab whatever's around. And for me, it's like Diet Cokes, like a lot of Diet Cokes. And I know, Dr. Wood, that is so wrong, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Diet Coke in general is so wrong, but if you're using it to hydrate, that doesn't work. Doesn't work well. There's caffeine, artificial sweeteners, so you're not replenishing what you need, which is the fluids. And basically water. You need water.
I can't stand water, though, Dr.
I
Wood.
know. You keep saying that. It's so good for you.
I can't do that.
Huh?
I just can't do water, but I know we need to drink water, more of it.
Well, it doesn't have to be plain water. Kool-Aid, lemonade, tea. Mix it with something. Surely you like some of those.
So the worst thing to do is drinking those, the Cokes and the Sprites and all that, right?
Yeah, you don't need the caffeine. Caffeine dehydrates you a little bit. The more caffeine you put in, it acts a little bit like a diuretic, so it pulls off fluid, so you're not hydrating yourself when you drink caffeinated drinks.
So just making it worse, right, basically?
Yeah, doesn't really help.
Oh, that's great. Hey, for somebody, when I went, my A1C was a little high when I went back in January to do all that. But if somebody is kind of conflicted, I'm not sure, and they don't really know what their A1C is. And, for me, I was so stubborn for like a year. I didn't want to go find out. But then I found out, and it opened up this wonderful world of like how I can improve my life. For people that are on the fence, just go see you.
Yes, definitely. We actually been our diabetes management clinic. We just recently opened up our practice to pre-diabetes because there are so many people that don't know, like you say, maybe hanging the fence, don't know what their A1C is. And we'd love to catch them before they have complications rather than saying, see your nephrologist for dialysis. We want to be way ahead of that.
Yeah, thank you for that. Always, if this goes unchecked, if type 2 goes unchecked, what are some of the things that you'll start to notice if when you've getting into type 2 diabetes that if you haven't been to a doctor, you'll start to see? We need to go see the doctor, but if you haven't done it, what's some of the things that start happening with us?
Diabetes is a very sneaky disease. That's why it can go years and years and you not pay much attention to it. Metabolism issues, weight gain, constantly hungry, tired, fatigue, and most of us justify that. At the end of the day, we're just tired and wore out. But is it the diabetes that's doing that? When you eat, especially a higher carb diet, your sugar goes up and you get very fatigued after that. That can be an early symptom of diabetes. Later on, if your feet start tingling and numb and burning, that's when you're getting nerve damage or neuropathy, and that's quite a bit later sign. Hopefully we catch it way before then.
Now you got me thinking that my whole body's aching for all this that goes on right now. We have your bio up. I'm curious, why did you want to go into the field of diabetes?
A strong family history. I'm not a diabetic, but most of the men in my family, and I still remember as a child, my grandfather losing his leg, and he just called it quits after that. Had these huge horse needles that he would give injections with, and I'm thinking how far we've come. in that time period and how doable diabetes is. It's very doable. It's not easy, but it's doable.
Here's another, and again, I tell everybody who comes on the show, I'm full of dumb questions. Can anybody be affected? I mean, is there a certain age when we need to start looking at maybe if type 2 is coming to our lives? I mean, is there a certain moment, is there a certain age that we need to not look forward to, but be kind of aware of?
We used to think that, but actually type 2 goes along more with weight, obesity, metabolism issues. So our children are getting type 2 diabetes now, which is sad.
Oh, gosh.
Very sad. So anybody certainly that's overweight needs to be checked. And that can be a once a year A1C, like you say, or an occasional finger stick to check that. If somebody in the family's got a meter, stick their finger occasionally and see what your sugars are.
The difference, and you can explain this, and I know it, but I'd like for you to explain it because you're the expert and I'm not. The difference between type 1 diabetes and type 2.
Type 1 has little to no insulin. So your body kind of just plays out. Your pancreas gets attacked for various reasons. You just don't have insulin, and insulin's what it takes to lower your blood sugar. In type 2, you may have a lower insulin supply, but you have your insulin just doesn't work right. I tell some people it's like your brain and your insulin kind of divorced each other, and it's there, but it may not be enough or may not work, or your weight means you need a lot more insulin. You don't have enough to go around.
Why do we put this off until the last second?
There's not symptoms. I always said if diabetes had a symptom like pain, you take care of it. There's not a lot of just jump in front of you symptoms. It makes you pay attention, and it can easily be ignored. And that's hard and sad. But diabetes can easily just kind of linger for years and years and smolder, basically.
Oh, that's just terrible. And that's why I'm glad I got mine checked. Mine was not over the limit, but it was getting up there. So I had to make some changes, which it's a struggle every day. And that's the thing. I mean, when you talk to these people, is patience one of the things they need to realize in this?
Oh, yeah, with that. So I agree. And I notice you're not throwing out your A1C here, so I'm going to throw it out. A prediabetes is 5.7 to 6.4 A1C. Over 6.5 and above, you're definitely a diabetic. Now, you can change that, reverse that, and we even now have the terminology, you can reverse diabetes. We didn't used to say that, but if weight comes down, sugars go down, A1C goes down, you have reversed it, so you're no longer diabetic.
I'm 5'4".
Okay.
So if I didn't go unchecked, it would have keep climbing and climbing and climbing. So I'm in the ballpark. I haven't got on the playing field yet. I'm in the ballpark.
That's true. That's true. So maybe one less Diet Coke a day and one more glass of some sort of water.
But I can't quit Diet Cokes. It's so difficult.
It is. They make them that way intentionally. They become addictive to our brain. The high sugar content in our brain, sugar is like a drug to our brain. So the artificial sweeteners are much sweeter to our brain. So yeah, they become very addictive.
No, I've tried to avoid sugar in everything I do. I mean, is that a good start?
There's nothing wrong with sugar. It's sugar in moderation.
Okay.
Especially if you get, sugar's made from sugar cane. So you get as natural as possible. So it's not the product that's bad. It's the quantity that can be bad of anything though. Artificial as well.
Oh, well, the artificial, yeah. Whatever they put in the Diet Coke there, I got to get rid of that. I got to put it aside.
Yeah, well, and it is hard. It's hard to do it all at once. So you have to set a goal of a little bit at a time. Any addiction has to be weaned off of.
You're right. This is a kind of a business question. Do you accept new patients?
Yes, we do. We're growing every day, and we're so excited. We love diabetes, which is odd to say, but we love managing patients with diabetes.
All right, and they can get you at diabetes. Make sure you're Diabetes Management Associates, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where all the information is. Dr. Wood, thank you for this. Your last time information was great. Your stories are great, and we'll get to. We have run out of time with the aspirin therapy, but I just think this was more important with what's happening with how hot it is and everything. So, Dr. Wood, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate being on.
All right, Dr. Julie Wood, who we've adopted as the doctor of our show to improve our lives. So she called me on my A1C intern, which is a good doctor right there. Right. You still around, intern, or did you leave?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Support me?
No,
So when I say bring me a Diet Coke, what are you going to say from now on?
I'm going to say no and spike it in front of you.
All right. And then say, and Dr. Wood says what?
She says that you can't have it.
Right.
And I mean, that was almost like when the magician comes on. I was, what is this?
Yeah, that's right. So
that was awesome.
Yeah. So we have people who come on the show who speak sense to us, which we're glad that we have those people on our show. All right, we'll take a break, come back. Celebrity birthdays. It's next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Welcome to Main Street Nashville. Our newly launched e-edition allows you to read our paper online from anywhere in the world. You are in control of how and when you read or listen. Subscribers can access our e-edition online at mainstreet-nashville.com or on a smartphone or tablet using our Main Street Nashville app. In a browser, today's and all previous issues are available at the click of a button. Main Street Nashville is fully responsive. Click and drag your cursor to move the paper left and right. To see photos and text at a larger scale, double-click on a page. Clicking print will allow you to print an article or crossword at your convenience. View photo galleries and videos by clicking the icon on an image. Click play on videos once the screen appears. Main Street Nashville's e-edition is a simple, new way to interact with and consume news. Access the full e-edition of Main Street Nashville on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Read whatever you want, whenever you want. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Call us at 615-527-4104 or email us at news@mainstreetnash.com.
All right, welcome back to the show. Thank you, Dr. Wood, for joining us and everything on diabetes. It's just, so smart. And hold on. There you go. Do you hear me now?
Yes. Here, mess with that.
Hear me now?
There you go.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Hear me now?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
there you go. That's what I get for banging the microphone around. No, I'm gone. All right, intern, come on over here and we'll try to figure this out a little bit with what's going on. You having a good day? Yeah, make sure you put me full there so people can see what's going on. And that work? It's our final segment. Okay, we'll figure that out right there. With celebrity birthdays. Okay, you ready? Intern?
Yes.
All right, man. Having a good day, buddy?
Was taking you full the opposite of what I should have done?
I don't know. All right, time for celebrity birthdays. Got to get within two. Intern, you've had a good week on this.
I know.
All right, our first birthday is Barry Manilow. How old is Barry Manilow?
Oh, Mandy. He is 74.
He is 79. Whoa.
You impressed that I got the Mandy thing
Actor
there?
Thomas Hayden Church. He played Sandman in Spider-Man, was on the very funny TV show Wings.
Okay. 57.
61. Who's this guy? Oh, actor Greg Kinnear, who's very funny in Anchorman 2.
Let's go. Greg Kinnear. What's he? Sounds very familiar. Let's go 54.
He is 59. Actor Will Forte.
Will Forte.
He played that's MacGruber, right? Yeah, he played MacGruber.
Did he?
Yeah, and he was on Saturday Night Live for a long time. He played the guy that talked real slow.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Let's go 57.
He's 52. He's a very funny man. I wish he'd stayed on Saturday Night Live too.
Where's he doing
Venus
now?
Williams. I don't know what he does now.
Venus Williams. She is. Ooh, I watched a documentary on them, or I watched that Will Smith movie.
She said, keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
Yeah, deleted scenes. Let's go 36 for
42.
Oh wow,
She looks nowhere near.
She's still Wimbledoning.
She's
Wimbledon?
beautiful. All right, let's see who else we got here. Don't know Jodie Whittaker. Mark Lynn Baker. He was in Perfect Strangers with Balky or Balco or one of. He was the American guy.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey-o.
Let's go. The American guy can't be a day over 48.
He's 68. He was also in the Leftovers, the HBO show. There's actor Jason Patrick. He was in Lost Boys. Was also in Speed 2.
Okay. Didn't make the cut for Speed 1, eh?
That was Keanu Reeves.
Oh, he's cool. Keanu. Let's go 44.
56. You've got not one today. Singer Kevin Thornton of Color Me Bad. Ooh, I want to sax you up.
I wouldn't have been able to arrive at this unless you gave me that hint. So 38.
53.
53.
Country singer Mickey Guyton.
Mickey Guyton, huh?
Didn't she sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl?
Fergie did at the finals one year.
She was terrible.
It was so bad. Do you remember that?
Yep.
She did her own version.
She said, "My London Bridge is falling down, falling down."
Milk in the Cocoa Puffs. Who are we talking
Answer
about?
the question.
It was
Mickey Guyton.
Mickey Guyton is 38.
39. You got one. Actor rapper Hercules of Hercules and Big Time.
Oh, he's an ancient Greek guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go 47.
39. All right, you got to get this one.
Yeah.
Because you love hip hop. Rapper Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah. Kendrick Lamar. Ooh, that's a tough one. He's more of a poet. Let's go 36.
35. Man, nailed it. All right, two more just for some giggles here. Newt Gingrich, former House Speaker from Georgia.
Let's go for Newt.
79. Joe Piscopo, comedian, was on Saturday Night Live with Eddie Murphy back in the early 80s.
Oh, then he's 60 on the nose.
71.
Okay.
So before you go, intern, let's put this screen up here to tell everybody if you're not joining the show. The big news that came out late last night.
Yes.
The Nashville Predators are up for sale, and allegedly, according to Sportico, former Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam nearing a deal to buy this. Did I put the screen up or no?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay. To buy NHL's Predators.
Yes, and Sissons and that other guy are happy about it.
Yeah, Shishich, Colton Shishich.
So what happens now? Like he just like
I don't know. Like you buy it and you got to get the sale approved, and then you own the Nashville Predators. Now I don't know if he's buying the whole team or a big share. Now people realize when Jerry Jones bought the Dallas Cowboys back in 1989, he bought 51 allegedly, or right in there, not allegedly, but 51% of the team.
Right.
So you're the majority owner, and so he had three other people that bought in with him. That bought equally, I guess he'd be like 16% of the team each. He had 51%. Now, Jerry Jones goes, and if I remember correctly, started buying out the other investors. Now he owns the team completely. So Bill Haslam, I told you earlier in the show, my dealings with Bill Haslam have always been great.
Right.
His brother's an idiot because he owns the Browns, and he's a terrible owner. But Bill Haslam, hopefully, is not his brother and can stick with this team and make it stay here in Middle Tennessee and Nashville, and then we'll all be good.
Does he live in Tennessee?
He lives in He's from Knoxville. His dad owns the Pilot all the Pilot gas stations.
Oh, wow.
Quit staring at me. So all that.
What am I going to do all day?
Hey. All right, intern, have a great day. Have a great weekend, buddy. We'll
Hey,
see
you
you on
too,
Monday.
man.
Thank you so much. All right, that's a great show for today. Thank you to Marcus Manise from Stronger My Father for joining us. Of course, Dr. Julie Wood. We appreciate her coming on the show as well. Hey, have a great weekend, everybody. When you make your way in the world today, be kind, be nice, smile, let people in traffic open doors. Just be kind. And all together, let's say it together. Remember this, when you go out today, nobody ever went broke by giving. All right, we'll see you next week. Thank you.